anyways, glad you're here. And today we have a couple of things that we want to talk about, and we're going to be using Don's vetiver. Although this says Gray's vetiver, I had to change it because Google said you can't name it that because there's a product called Gray's vetiver. So I said okay. So that's why I changed the name to Don's vetiver. Now I still have labels like this one, so until those labels are gone or I have to refresh the product, I'm just gonna keep it like that, although it says Don's vetiver on the website. So when you're ordering and you see it has Gray's vetiver when it comes, well, now you know the answer why. So I'll be doing that, putting in a bowl, making lather, bring it to the face. You can see I got a haircut, a very well needed haircut, and then we'll talk about what I've seen. So stick around, don't go away. Okay, so you see this is the bowl and it's empty. Here's the soap, and we're going to place some right in the bowl. As soon as I broke the tension from the soap, it released more of the fragrance. So just placing it around. There you go. And I'll close this up for now and wipe off my hands of the soap. And I have my brush, the Wet the Face brush. Now, a little thing about Wet the Face brush. They're coming to me. They're all done. I have 5. That's all we started with so far because I have to test. Amy made the handles. I'm putting in the knots, and we'll see how it goes. So I have just wrung out a brush full of water in the bowl, and I'm going to just continue making a lather. Here we go. All right, that wasn't so terrible, and it happened very quickly. And let's bring that to, all right, let's bring that to the face, and I'm just putting the lather from the bowl right on top of there. And you could see there's the you could see how this peaks. You see that? That's a sign of a really great lather. So let's bring this to the face and do the rest of the shit. Okay, I have about 6 to 7 days growth, so let me wet the face. And this is the lather, and let me apply it here. Oh. This is a very thick lather. It's going on very nicely. Oh, yeah. All right. And let me get my razor. You know what? I'm going to switch back to the first Occam's. Just going to just mix it up a little bit. Here we go. Starting from the bottom. So I've been watching Netflix, and this there's also like an old time, I can't remember if it's TCA or TCM. It's like an old time movie. They play just old movies, you know. They go like back from, I guess, the 80s all the way back to like the 30s. I saw The Misfits, and that's with Marilyn Monroe. Never seen it before. It's got Eli Wallach, very young Eli Wallach, and Clark Gable. And that movie was in 1961. And then the year after that, Marilyn Monroe passed away. So that was her last released picture. She was in another one that she was making, but of course, she couldn't continue. And Clark Gable, very shortly after that movie was done, like a week or so, he had a heart attack, and I think he passed away. I think it was a heart attack. So there was a lot of laughs in that picture, and it didn't do well at the box office, but it had a sad theme to it. It was about death and growing old. And I think I think it definitely was a mismatch with Clark Gable and Marilyn, because Marilyn was only 34, 35 in that picture. And of course, Clark Gable was a lot older. So, but you know, Clark always gets the girl, right? So, anyway, it might be something that you want to watch. And then on Netflix, that was the movie channel thing. And then on Netflix, really it pissed me off, but I saw this show that they just started to promote called The Burrows. It's about like a retirement home, but it's a retirement community. There was an engineer, and he lost his wife, and he couldn't see anymore in the sense of driving. They and the family put him in. His wife wanted to move there, and he was in a contract. So when his wife passed away, he couldn't get out of the contract, so he had to go there, and he was determined to leave. But he wound up staying, and then a lot of shit happens in the neighborhood that he's in. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. It's only gonna have one season, and I think there's sort of an ending to it, because I was so into it. I asked Google to tell me when the next season is. And would you believe it? Netflix canceled it like a month after it was released. And the reason they said was it was so much money to produce and it didn't have the audience to continue with that budget. I can see the reasoning, but man oh man, they do that all the time. All the friggin' time. And it's really, really annoying. Because you get into something and then all of a sudden it's gone. Let me wipe my face. You know, it's just annoying. So I'm gonna watch, there's only 8 episodes. I'm gonna watch it so it comes to somewhat of a close. And then I'll just move on, I guess. It starred Gina Davis. And, oh God, I can't remember all the people. But Gina Davis looks good in this. She's 70. She still looks good. So, I don't know. It's a shame. Let's see. So, oh boy. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you. So I have been working on some projects, and I've created like emblems of all the armed forces, and this is one of them. This is the Navy, and it looks like it's leather, but it's not leather. So it's actually a coaster on a ceramic, and I use that with the printer that I have. It lets me print on textures and stuff like that. So I'll just show you. We actually did. I did a Space Force one because that's part of our. And that's one of them. I don't have them up on the website yet. You know, I'm just wondering if this is something people want. I only made these for my, you know, just one round of them. This is the Air Force. I'll show you one more. So I'll probably sell them individually and as a complete set. There are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So I got that. I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm gonna end it with Strawanza. You guys know, if you watch me, I do use this one a lot because I like it. Oh yeah. It goes good with gray vetiver. So there you have it. That is my shave for this week. And I hope you guys have a great shave. And I'll see you next week. So, like and subscribe.